Welcome to my last installment of the Standing Stone Trail. It's a beautiful day here. We just parked back there at the parking lot and right by the hawk observing platform. It was actually occupied at the time, but I had to go up and get some shots. There's a nice bench there to sit on. Beautiful views. This is maybe 5 minutes away from that northbound on our trip, and we're still on Stone Mountain. We're going to be on that for a while. And it looks like we're coming up to maybe a rock field here and some more views. I think we got a lot of views today as we go into Green Furnace State Park. That's my plan tonight. Boy, it's hot out here. Really hot and humid. I feel like I'm really bogging along here. It's kind of flat on the way there, but it's very rocky. Still 7 miles to the state forest I'm headed to. This section of Stone Mountain is very grown in and very rocky. It's hard to get your footing. Constantly have to be on alert. And I mentioned in my last video, the bugs are out. They sure are. Boy, if I had a nickel for how many spider webs I've walked through already today, I could buy myself lunch. This section is rough, man. The rocks are crazy. You can't take your eyes off the ground. It's like I'm in some kind of obstacle course with a bunch of traps. Hope it doesn't last very long. Not a rattler. No, he's moving. There he's going. I go right through another spider web. Oh. Peanut butter and pepperoni wrap. It's pretty good. I stop in some shade here and get something to eat. I just want to get to camp. I just want to get there because I got here so late. It's already 4:30. Hidden vista. I should have took my break here. It's just right up the trail from where I was just taking a break. Wow, is that pretty up here. Nice mossy ground. This has got to be the rockiest section of the whole trail. It's been rugged and rough. Definitely the hardest part of the trail. Slow moving, but only 2.5 miles away to my destination, and it's just about 6 o'clock, so I'm hoping to be there by 7. It's all downhill. We got one vista to check out, and then the state park to get into. So let's go. Nice temperature out here though. The temperature's been real nice though. But boy, those rocks, and with the grass, a lot of them are just hidden in there too. It's just like I said before, it's been like the last 4 miles of just looking down, don't trip. Oh, this is a lot better going this way, but hopefully it stays like this. Looks like we have some fresh maintenance right here. Oh, wow. Trail register and a big vista. Vista. Imagine seeing the sunset from here. That's something to remember. Right there. Wow, that's a big vista. I went ahead and booked a campsite here. There's 2 tent campsites available in the state forest, and I booked one of them and went ahead there now. I took a screenshot of their state park map. I'm going to go off trail a little bit in this park and go get a nice comfy campsite for the night. There's the office behind me there. I'm officially off the trail. The trail, I believe, just follows the main road there. It might even cross over there. We'll find out tomorrow. And if I chose the right road, which I'm pretty sure I did, I'm going to be coming up on some pavilions here to my left. And then as we get further into the park, more park things to see. So there's some history here to check out too, so I might be able to check that out tomorrow morning. I don't know how much I'll get to see tonight, but looks like a pretty nice looking park. All right, there's my pavilions. I'm on the right track here. I think camp is going to be somewhere over in that area. So, see some bathrooms. All right, we're on the right track here, camping that way. Revolutionary War. I've made it. All right, just in time for the sprinkling to start. Here comes the rain. Made it to camp 18B. Looks pretty good. Hope I can get my tent in the ground here. Oh, I got some wood. Somebody left me some wood. Sweet. Let's get set up. Well, I don't know if you can see me very well, but it looks like I'm stuck in the tent for a little bit. But one thing I always wondered is, and it does work, is my Helinox chair does fit in here. Without my tent, screen tent in here, just the tarp up, I could sit in here. I got a little fire out here. I still gotta make dinner. But yeah, it just started getting rain. It started raining more and more, so I decided just to hunker down in here basically. Got it propped up a little bit, so I got a little bit of room, but hey, it works. I'm gonna open up the other back side of my tent, let the air flow through. No reception down here, so I got the Zolio checking the weather for me. See what that's gonna be like. Until then, I'm just gonna hang out here. Good morning from Greenwood Furnace State Park. Pretty nice day last night. My lay was nice and comfortable, obviously nice and flat. Campsite was nice. The road up here to my left is kind of steadily busy, honestly, and but wasn't bad. I slept pretty good last night, hours of sleep. There's 2 tent campsites here, walk-in campsites they call it, and the rest of the drive-up ones, they're pretty packed up there. There's a lot of people here. I'm at B and A's over here. Now I was going to get A, but it seemed to be reserved, so I took B. I'm glad I got B. It seems like the most tucked away site in the whole park here. But I'll come show you A. There you go. I think it was $28 with fees and everything to book this for the night. A nice state forest. The bathrooms are actually real bathrooms, running water, toilets that flush. There's no soap, but there's sanitizer. Water fountains, and there's places to get water. Several spots along the walk, along the campsites here. Here's site number A. They're both really nice. I had to pound my stakes in pretty good in this gravelly ground here, but it worked. Kind of sturdy too. Might have trouble getting them out. Yeah, like I said, my camp is probably the most tucked away in that I've seen here. Because I walked all the way around. And this is the tent sites are at the edge of the park. Well, we only have about 6.5, 7 miles to go today. I think I'm going to hike over to the Mid-State Trail, and I might camp out there tonight. So we'll see. We're going to finish this trail this afternoon, though. Thanks for coming along on this adventure. This has been so fun for me. Hope it's helping somebody out there. Sun's coming out, saying time to go hike. What a beautiful park. Beautiful park. Every time I come through one of these parks, I'm like, I want to come back here. Bring the whole family. Highly recommend Greenwood Furnace State Park. A lot of neat history here. This whole area was a big iron smelting community. The whole Rothrock forest area around here was just taken down, and all those trees were used for the furnaces to smelt iron. And if I know my history correctly, it was I don't know his first name, Rothrock, what they call him. A guy named Rothrock came along, and I think he purchased a lot of land off of the iron companies and started to preserve this place. If I'm correct on that, I'm not sure, but really neat. A lot of iron was made in these hills. Very cool. That place I just passed right there was a site of an old boarding house where they had basically men who came here to work could stay there for a portion of their wages. There's even a place to have showers back there. Really cool stop. I didn't take a shower, I'm just saying, you can have a shower here. But now it's time to hit the trail. The rocky standing stone trail. The last chunk. And we just made our last climb of the SST, and this is the highest point of the trail at 2,376 feet. Abandoned fire tower here. Beautiful day. You could camp up here. There's a road leading to it. I don't know if it's open, but there's a road back there. Nice grassy area to camp in. That'd be a great spot right in here. What a beautiful spot. This would be a great campsite. We got to go down, it looks like probably the steepest part, down off Broad Mountain here into a natural area. You know, it's probably my final break on this trail. Just sat there for a while, gave myself a 30-minute break there. We only have 3 and maybe 1/4 miles to the end of the trail. And I don't know how rugged it's going to be coming off this mountain, but it's downhill. So, just taking it all in. What a heck of a trail this is. So you come up to this fire tower here, you just skim along it, and you dive right back into the woods here. Everything's marked nice and orange, but I'm on a series of different trails here. They each have their own little name coming out of the state forest there. This trail has so many little side trails you can take and choose from. This is only 300 feet from the trail, coming down off of Broad Mountain. And just a nice little view. Nice little stone path they made and everything. So neat. This trail has so many little nooks and crannies to dig into. I could see stopping here, taking a break, going up the hill. Beautiful. Now we're in the Allen Seeger Natural Area. It's roughly a mile patch in the trail. There's no camping in this area. but there is water down here at the bottom. It looks like the trail goes across the road here. Now there's a pavilion down here. Day use pavilion. There's somebody parked over there. Right now, pretty forest right here. We're now just about to leave the natural area and cross back over into state forest land where camping would be permitted. That was a really nice natural area there. Neat little bridges to go over. Nice shady area to hike under in midday here. We're coming up now, I think it's on Detweiler Run, and there's supposed to be a lot of neat camping opportunities along there. Right now I want to finish this trail. Southern Terminus is only a couple miles away, so that's gonna be a good feeling. It looks like I've ran into my biggest obstacle of the trail so far. That's a wall. How am I gonna get around that? That looks fresh too, like it just fell. Man. I can't get through that. I can't get through that. Can't get through that way. It's a long way around. Where's the trail now? That's nuts. Is the trail? No. I'm just in the middle of the woods here. I think the trail's over that way. How can the trail just vanish? Holy moly, I finally got back on the trail. I was like in the thick of it, just gone. The trail was gone like that. I'm actually hiking back to where that blowdown was because I'm so curious how far I just trudged through the woods there. A couple of times I just put my head down and just barreled right through, but it's just trees and laurel and all that stuff in there. Man, it's the worst blowdown I ever came across in my hiking career so far. There it is, right there. Wow. I could have just crawled under that maybe. That would have been easier than everything I just did. Well, onward we go. It sure is a pretty section of forest I've been in all afternoon though. Nice and shady. Man, there's another huge blowdown here. Guess I can scale this one. Well, I was about to set up the shot of me crawling over that thing, but my tripod's missing. Must have lost it in that mess I had back there. Dang, I like that thing too. This section's rough. Oh, bridge. There's a nice campsite here right along Detweiler Run. Big area, nice and flat. Now coming up here at the end of the SST, it links up with the Mid-State Trail. Now, if you travel south on the Mid-State Trail, there's a parking area along a road. I don't know the name of the road. Some kind of Bear Hollow Road, maybe. But there's parking over there. The Standing Stone Trail has been an amazing trip. I would have loved to have done this as a through hike, but spending the last month and a half or so on this, coming back and forth, has kept it in my mind, kept it fresh, it stretched it out a little longer. Kind of have a different respect for section hiking. It was kind of fun. I would like to come back and through hike this with the town stops and everything. I bet it would be a really neat through hike experience. It's kind of a bittersweet end for me because I kind of worked hard on this one. Getting back and forth. It feels good to finish. I want to put a special thanks out there to the maintenance crew that takes care of this trail. Except for this last little maybe mile that I had. That was rough, but those trees look fresh. The trail is just put together so well, marked well. Just the side trails, the views, beautiful. I highly recommend coming out to check this trail out. There's many different things you can do out here. It doesn't have to be a through hike. A lot of love putting this trail. Thanks to everybody that joined me on this trip, and I'm already looking forward to the next one. Southern Terminus, here we are. See y'all next time.